In the bottom left, playing as the twins, we have Snaek. Or I'm Solid Snake, sorry. Versus Just Your Eventual Ruler playing Tenri. Now, for people watching the video online, we accidentally did game 3 before game 2, so Just Your Eventual Ruler has won the set, and you can guess that this being a best of 3, Snaek will take the win in this case. But I'm interested to see how it plays out. And given that it's twins on the map, I feel like I can already kind of predict what's going to happen here. But you know, it might be different to how we think it's going to turn out. I'm actually kind of curious how Tenri does in this matchup, because like obviously the thing about twins, and I say this every time, is they throw fire down, they wait 3 turns, knights go in and finish the game. And the opponent has to bully the knights away while dealing with the fire. And that's the big challenge. And in this case, is Just Your Eventual Ruler actually going to make it happen? And twins are going pretty deep. But they're not really building groove.
Yeah, they don't have groove yet. And Headland is like a map where you're very flexible in your options in the opening. I think Snaek on his CO side is doing a variation of the opening I usually do, where I think it's a little worse, but I mean that's just my take on it. It does achieve basically the same thing, and Snaek didn't like hard punish the very like this map. If you know how the map opening works in like its finest details, you can punish some stuff very hard, and I think that's really fun. But we're not seeing too much of that this game.
Yeah, because like, I mean, the amount of times we've seen people just wander off to the other side of the map and then get surrounded and killed really early, because the opponent's like, I recognize what my opponent's gonna do, let me punish it, and the game just ends. So I'm not quite seeing that. We see the Harpy, you know, doing a little bit of bullying, which is a good thing for the Harpy to be doing, but that's kind of all they're doing. But it does mean that the pressure on that top left-hand corner is a lot less at the moment. And wow, are we just seeing a ton of pressure coming in? Just Your Adventure Ruler's like, I'm not gonna let the twins do anything this game.
I think yeah, I mean, if the twins get stuck fighting in that corner, they're never gonna reach the HQ to place fire down. That's
Yeah.
also a way to counter the twins.
Oh, Knight crit. Going up against the other Knight though. Actually, have they just made the mistake? Snaek actually can't kill the Harpy now. So Just Your Adventure Ruler does get to keep the Harpy alive for one more turn. And
yeah, he can't kill the Harpy because then the dragon is free.
yeah, Witch comes out. Yeah. The Witch, just for that extra lethal potential. They just want to bully the twins. Like, this is all that's going to happen here. We're going to see that
Henry is making a pincer maneuver onto the twins as well. So really curious how that's going to go.
Okay. Ooh, moving that swords. I guess slight misplay because the mage can now hit the dragon.
I mean, something could have cleared it, I guess.
Yeah, but you force the unit to commit to clearing.
That's true, but you also lose the sword.
That's true. Okay, so this is actually looking quite good for Snaek now. You know, the knight lived. It's going to heal up. There's 3 air units in the top, and there's like a mage here as well, so...
Maybe overcommitted to his plan of keeping the twins over there. Twins are on a road, actually, so this dragon could get healed and deal quite a bit of damage.
Oh wow, it really can. But that's it? There isn't really much of a follow-up to this. Hits the knight? I guess wants to keep Tenri alive? Oh, Tenri has groove, so... But
I think he's going for Yeah, the twins don't have a very good. Actually, maybe decapping that village was a mistake. The twins can heal off of it now.
That's
Hmm.
true. Oh, and they can heal from a really safe side too. Yeah, I think Just Your Venture Ruler went a bit too deep trying to go for this kill. And things like they hit that knight instead of the swords. So, oh yeah, they're just gonna move that sword one tile, and yeah, Snaek was 10-3 and unit kills at the end. That is a big difference.
I think, yeah, just your eventual ruler really kind of panicking a bit too much at seeing the twins, I feel.
Yeah, like I like the idea of bullying them in the top left, just to, force them away, but
Lost too much doing that.
yeah, like anytime you let a mage hit a dragon is like really bad. Even if the mage gets killed for it. Like that's a huge gold loss. And I mean
Even
there was
letting a witch hit a dragon is usually not great. It's like debatable if it's great or not, depending on the board state. But if if it's isolated, it's not great at all. So like a mage into a dragon is really bad.
but yeah, there was just like a ton of pressure in that top left. Dragon gets injured quite badly. And that's like the lethal potential really like gone when that happens. So yeah, just some really nice play from Snaek there. And they holding the bottom right. Like if I look at this map overview at the end, like that right hand corner at the bottom, they're doing fine down there. They even had their own witch. I'm not entirely sure what that was meant to be about, but
Hmm. Think yeah, Snaek didn't play like I think they focused too much on the twins. They didn't play the rest of the map correctly because like the bottom right, Snaek managed to take back. The top left, Snaek was investing a lot into, so they shouldn't really have the bottom right as well, but he did have both.
yeah, and at that point you're just really far behind. So yeah, makes sense to just say, you know what, like this isn't gonna happen. Um, but yeah, well played to Snaek. So they did take game two in the set. So it wasn't like it was a complete blowout or anything. And that's just your eventual ruler through to Groove War 7. Snaek doesn't make it this time, but I do believe they came in kind of before the last set of qualifiers took place. Or like just after even. Really started being active then, so we'll get to see them in Groove War 8 when that happens. Which is gonna be quite a while away actually. Groove War 7 is gonna be the last Groove War for quite a bit of time.
Huh.
But yeah, we're taking that 3 month gap at the start of next year. So, but there will be another event then. So I guess we get to see Snaek play in that, and that will of course be an open event. So, anyway, let's go into the next set.